How you doing? My name's Antonio Anderson, and in my relationship paper, I chose for my partner will be my fiance. Me and my fiance been together for 5 years, and we've been engaged for 2 years. And the communication concepts that I would like to talk about that I was talking about in my paper is self disclosure, listening, trust, and managing conflict. Okay, self disclosure is basically revealing personal information to another person. The information can be, for example, it can be goals or inspirations. You know, so when moving on. So when me and Tasha first met, let me take this off. When me and Tasha first met, we could talk about anything. The relationship was new, so we had a lot of things in common. Her mom had 7 kids. My mom had 7 kids. Um, you know, she lived in the same neighborhood. But I never seen her. I was like, hold up, how do I see you down there? But I knew her brother, so I was like, wow, um that's a cool that's a coincidence. I knew your brother, and I knew her brother for a long time. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Um, what attracted me to her was that she was book smart. She was very intelligent, and she would always help. She was always helping me out. As far as like, oh, honey, you need to go back to school. You need to find a better job. Stuff like that. She was always motivating me, and that's what I needed because I didn't have that in my life at the time. Okay, and the second is listening. Listening, we all think that we're good listeners and stuff like that until someone tell us, oh, you need to work on your communication skills, and she'll always tell me that, and I always be like, oh, what you talking about? I'm a good listener, but after taking this class, I found out that I wasn't. I was listening passively. I was passively listening without fully listening to the conversation. For example, she might tell me like, "Huh, I got a doctor's appointment on Saturday," and she might tell me on Monday. Saturday not even here. So 6 days 5 days went by, and you know, and I'll Saturday get here, and she'll be like, oh, I got the appointment. I'm like, appointment? What you talking about? So she was like, you need to start paying attention, because I told you Monday. So after taking this class, I realized that like you gotta pay attention. You gotta fully listen. And if you think you're gonna forget, write it down. You know, because if you know what triggers that person, you know, try to find ways not to trigger that person. And what triggers her is repeating myself. Like me, I can repeat myself like, huh, I'm gonna go to the gym after work, and then I'll say it again, huh, I'll go to the gym. But the reason why I repeat myself because when I don't repeat myself, and I just say it one time, and then a day get here and she be like, "What you talking about? You ain't say you was going to the gym." So, so certain stuff, I do still repeat. Like I might just repeat it twice. But before I'll repeat it like 4 or 5 times. But like I'll at least repeat it twice. So okay. So okay, the next concept is trust. Trust is the big thing. Without trust, there's nothing. If you don't have trust, it won't succeed. Um, what I had to work on in my relationship is don't bring the drama from an old relationship to the new relationship. What you did in your past relationship stays in your past relationship. Everybody is new. New. a new scratch sheet of paper is new. Okay, and the next one is managing conflict. Managing conflict was a big, managing conflict can be used. Managing conflict used to be stressful for me, in my relationship before taking this class because we might get into like a heated argument and I'll just shut down. Just shut down. All right, look, I don't want to talk about it. I'm, I'll just shut down. So what I learned is that you have to communicate. So even though I might not want to do it, I have to do it. So when we argue or we have a disagreement, we just talk about it now. And that's something that I had to learn. And thank you, Ms. Miller, for that. Yes, I had to learn that. Your communication skills will get you far in life. That's what I learned. Like without that, it's gonna be hard. So you have to communicate, and that's something that I learned. With taking this class. That like, and another thing I learned in my relationship is that like, that everything can be solved. Certain things you can't fix. So leave it alone. Leave it alone. Certain things in a relationship, if it ain't meant to be fixed, don't fix it. Know your partner's weakness. Know your partner's love language as well. Because I just found out my partner's love language and she found out mine. So this class helped my relationship tremendously because now, we're communicating better. We're much happier, and I'm communicating better at work. At school. It's a good thing. So, this was a great class.